Good morning, y'all. I am still in Richmond Hill, which is really a suburb of Savannah, Georgia. We are staying with some very sweet friend of ours while we're down here. And I am about to start my makeup. I do have my foundation, being that I'm back at the house and I have all my stuff. It's absolutely beautiful here. Oh my goodness. Back in Alabama, I talked to my daughter this morning, and she said it's cloudy and rainy there. We got a lot of rain there last night, but it's absolutely beautiful down here, and I thank the Lord for this beautiful weather. I'm sitting on their back porch right now, but y'all, look, that's their view from their back porch. And it just goes on around all the way over there. So they got a lovely, beautiful place down here. But I'm gonna get started with my makeup. I've already got some cream that's on my face, and got down here thinking I would have a little mirror. I thought I had a mirror in this thing, and I was gonna use that to put my makeup on with, and I don't have a mirror. You know, I tried to pack as light as I could because we were only gonna be here a couple of days. Still planning on coming back tomorrow, Lord willing, Saturday. And so since I don't have a mirror, I'm using my phone. And that's how and I know sometimes when I look in the phone, when I am at home and I've got all my stuff, the mirror and the phone shows two different colors. But here I go. And I did get the Milani, and it is light beige, and that's what I'm using. And I do like the color because I've already used it a couple of times. And y'all, you know, yesterday when I was in Brunswick, waiting for my husband to see his doctor and all that, I had to water down my sponge with my Dunkin' Donuts cup and smear on whatever I could get out of the sponge. So I'm glad I've got my makeup this morning. And you'd have to see the video to know what I'm talking about. And I don't know why it's taking these videos so long to load. I don't get it. And then there's some of the little short ones that I have done, and before I can turn around, I've got some of y'all commenting from those. So I don't know. I don't know if it's the service I've got now that's causing it to take its own sweet little time about loading or what, but the video that I loaded on the channel yesterday, I would have thought by now it would be in view, but it's not. And they're building a new house over here, so y'all are probably gonna hear some backup beepers and big truck noise. And you could probably also hear these little, what do you call it? Wind chimes. I love those things. Okay, get the makeup on. And I love the temperatures down here. Much warmer than what it is in Alabama right now. Oops, you know what? I'm always doing something backwards or forgetting something. I meant to put some concealer on before I started this, but I think I'm gonna go back in and dab some concealer on once I get this foundation in. And y'all, the subscribers are going up. I think I'm up to like 435 right now, and it's blowing my mind. Every time I pick up on my phone, I've got so-and-so is a new subscriber. Yay. And look at my gray. I'm about to the point where I'm thinking I'm just gonna let it go gray. But who knows, I may get to the end of the month, closer to my son's wedding, and decide to go in and color it. But it really looks super gray in this phone here. Y'all, I really can't tell. I'm gonna have to pull this phone closer because I really can't tell what I'm doing in this phone. Doesn't look too good. Not in the phone anyway. Little birds and butterflies all over the place. Okay, that doesn't look too good, but maybe I should go borrow my friend's mirror and really be able to tell what's going on. But oh well, that's it. That's all I'm gonna do with the foundation. What next? I said I was gonna go in with some concealer. I've got some Tarte here. And no, I don't push products. I'm just telling you what I'm using. Okay. I do not like using my fingers. I need to get another little sponge just for this. Okay. And I'm going to use some of this little blush. What is it called? Baby Got Blush. Oh, and one of the semi-new people that they were, I think it was Rebecca Charles. I think it was Rebecca Charles that was telling me the other day I should get the Max Factor. We don't have Max Factor in the United States anymore, or if we do, I haven't seen it in years. Because, like I said, Max Factor, the pan stick, was all I ever used until they quit making it here. I did love Max Factor. Okay. And this is pretty much like lipstick, okay? Same process as the lipstick. So I'm gonna put that in there and just rub it lightly. Tell. I guess that's good enough. I guess you could say I'm winging it. I'm winging it this morning. So that was the blush. I'm gonna go back in with CoverGirl 110 powder. Anything? Oh, and there's a couple of new subscribers, and they've commented but they commented it in their language, and one was Spanish. I want to say Norma was her name. I'm not sure if it was Norma. And she like commented a couple of lines, and I kept taking one word at a time, going to Google and trying to translate, because one of the ladies, there was a translate button and I could see what it was said, and her comments were kind of nasty. But this one I think was nice because, but I can't, y'all, if y'all can speak English, please comment in English, because I don't know anything but English. And I'd like to know what you're saying, especially if it's nice. But if it's not nice, just keep it in your own language. So if there's anybody out there that wants to help translate and you see a comment, I think the other one was was Swedish, and I really couldn't understand that one either. I think that girl was being ugly though, so it really doesn't matter. But anyways, I'm just letting y'all know I don't speak anything but English, and I can't understand if you message me in another language. I wish I didn't know more languages than just English, but I do good at knowing English. And this is a highlighter, and it's Wet n Wild, and I put it up here on my brow bone and up here, and I say brow bone, I'm putting it all over my eyes, and then I come back on the cheeks, and that gives me the highlighter. And occasionally, because I've got this on, I'll go back and I'll even put a little bit of there and a little bit of there. A little bit. Okay. Not always, but sometimes I do that. So that was that. And oops. What else? I need some lipstick. This is Max Factor. No, it's not Max Factor. It's MAC. Now I got Max Factor on my brain. Okay. And I'm going to go in with, tone it down. This is Wet n Wild. Kind of like a brown frosty color. And that's really good enough, but since I've got this in my hand, I'm going to go ahead and use it. This Nivea, I love it. And now I'm ready to do my eyes. And this is a little Ulta palette. And this color right here kind of looks good for today, so I think I'm going to use that. And I don't have my towel, but I do have a Kleenex here. So I'm going to clean that brush off. And it's getting warm out here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're going to go back. I'm going to use this right here. What color does it say? Mood. The color Mood. Okay. I just whirl it and do the little windshield wiper. Whirl it. Windshield wiper in the crease. Then just kind of brush it up and come under the bottom lash just a little bit. I really can't tell what kind of job I'm doing here. Gotta get back. Okay. Let me get close. That ain't looking too good. I am gonna take another color right here, y'all, because I'm gonna look like I got the pink eye. I'm gonna take one of those lighter shades right in here, and I'm gonna tone that down some because it looks like I have the pink eye. I don't like the way it looks. Let me get this prop back up here. No, that doesn't look good. So I'm gonna take, you know what? I'm gonna take that. It's kind of a, I don't know what color you call that. Oops, I hit the wrong one. I was supposed to be doing that one. Kind of like a pearly sand color. I'm just doing it all over just to kind of tone that pink back down. Okay. I think they're pouring cement over there at that house that's going up. Okay. That's that. Now, my eyeliner. And I do have my brown. This is ridiculous. I guess the next little thing I need to do is get just a little bitty dollar store mirror for times like this and put it in my makeup bag because y'all, I can't really tell what I'm doing here. I feel like I'm putting a load on. Oh my goodness. When I go and look in a real mirror, I may end up looking like a kindergartner putting makeup on. I can't really tell y'all in this thing, but it doesn't really matter. We're just with friends and enjoying being down here, and we don't care how we look. I think I grayed more overnight. Unbelievable. primer. L'Oreal. That's what I'm using. It's really going on good now. That first time using, when I used it the other day, I guess it's about like breaking in a new pair of tennis shoes. Until you get them broken in, you almost don't want to put them on. But I guess you can say this little primer's broken in now. It's going on really good. I just don't like to, I like that stuff to be almost dry or dry before I go back with my mascara, because it seems like if you go back and it's not dry enough, it makes your lashes look gray unless you put a lot of mascara on. So and y'all, I do. I feel like I'm half blind trying to put my makeup on this way. Okay, that's it. And if I didn't say it, this is Ulta Lash Flash. Warm water wash off mascara. And it does wash off really, really nice. And I've got the setting spray. I'm kind of wondering if I want to put setting spray on or not, because I can't tell. I'll let my lashes dry because I don't know. I don't know. Okay. 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 And y'all, there's this other lady that I watch, and I keep calling them, both of them, Judy. Yeah, there's a British woman, and she's funny. She's kind of like a comedian, but she does makeup and she does cooking. And she was the one that I was talking about the other day about the hearing aids. But this other lady, and I think her name is Judy too. Judy doing makeup, 70. She's kind of got blonde hair, and she comes, sometimes it's up in a ponytail. I can't think of her name, but one of the first videos that I watched of her, she was talking about how she preps her skin before her daily skin routine. And I don't mean to be ugly or anything, because she really does have beautiful skin, and hey, what she's doing works for her. But I bet she sprayed like 5 or 6 things, either sprayed or applied 5 or 6 things. And I'm like, instead of, you know, if you want to use all that, yeah, use it. But I'm like, save a step. What I would do, I would put every one of those things, I'd get me an empty bottle and put so much of this, so much of this, so much of this, shake it up real good, and then spray it on and let it be a one-time thing instead of having to go through the whole process of putting it all on together. That's just my thoughts. But that's what I would do. But she did. She woman has beautiful skin. And I know she's in her 70s. I can't think of her name. I don't know why I want to say Judy for the British woman and Judy for this. There may be 2 Judys. I don't know. I'll have to go back and check. But that's just my thought on all those things. But let me jump off of here now and see what else we're going to be doing today. And I hope this thing loads before Monday. And happy Easter, y'all. He is risen. Well, tomorrow will be Easter. Okay. See y'all.